is Penny and this is Penny's Art Emporium, and today I would like to do a cup pour. I've been really enjoying doing those recently. I'd like to use several cups with different colours in each. I have got this 30cm square canvas today, and I would like to do a sky, a sandy bank, a lake, and then a green grassy area at the bottom of the canvas. So I have got some lovely colours here, all picked out. I've got some Amsterdam white, some blue topaz, some sterling silver, some silver and sky blue, which would be nice for the sky. I have got Deco Art rose gold, 24 karat gold and champagne gold, and this artiste sage, which I think will be nice for a kind of a sandy bank. I have got some Deco Art sapphire, some deep sapphire, sky blue, blue topaz, the silvers, and this frosted mint, which I think will be really nice for a lake. And then for the green area at the bottom, I'm going to make a mixture of this Liquitex yellow gold, festive green, peridot. I'll put a bit of this sage green in, maybe some of the sandy colours as well. I'm tempted to put a bit of silicone into that bit, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm not generally that keen on silicone, but we'll see. I shall get these all mixed up into cups and we'll get that poured on. I think it'll be quite exciting. So here we are. I have mixed up my paints now, and I have got 5 lovely colourful little cups, and this is my canvas. This has got a hook on the back, so I have to make sure that this is the top. So these are my colours for my sky. This is for my kind of sandy bank, kind of hedgerow kind of area. This is some dark sea lake kind of blue colours. This is a lighter area towards the shore. And then in here I have got lots of greens and sandy colours. So that is going to be my green area at the bottom. So I am going to pour them on very slowly like I normally do. I like it to be in stripes. I'm hoping I've got enough paint. I always say that. I always worry I haven't got enough. If I haven't, then I'll just panic and worry about it later. So I am just going to slowly pour these on. You can hear little Django. He wants to be involved, but I am not going to let him in today while I'm doing this, because I don't want to have any little cat hairs in my painting. I've given him some dinner, but that doesn't seem to have been enough to satisfy him at the moment. So that is my sky area. Those colours are looking quite nice. I did put a little bit of gold in there, blue topaz, sky blue, white, pearl white. And then this is my kind of hedgerowy type area. I had a photograph of an area where we go for a walk, which is quite close to our house, and we have got, it's a lovely lake, a few lakes, and farm land and hedgerows and nice walks, and I took a photograph, and I just thought it would look nice as a painting. So that is my kind of hedgerows kind of area. And then this is going to be my darker area of my lake. Got lots of the lovely blue sapphire. And some deep blue sapphire, which is a little bit darker. Some more of that nice sky blue. And some white, some pearl white, turquoise also in there. So what I try to do with my cups is get them so that they don't finish halfway down a row. I like to try to get it so it's relatively even. And a lot of these paints are metallic, so I think they'll be really nice. And then this is my lighter kind of lake area. And that's where it would kind of be a little bit of a kind of a shoreline. We have some lovely swans that are on the lake where we go for our walk. There's been a lovely family of swans this year with 5 beautiful cygnets. We've just got one left now. One little cygnet. I think the parents and the brothers and sisters, they've all gone away for the winter. I just have to sort of push it out a little bit. And then this is my sort of green area. This has got the nice Liquitex yellow green. Got some rose gold, it's got the festive green by Deco Art, it has got the sagey colour in there as well, gold, champagne gold, but I am a little bit low on that. I need to do a bit more of that in there. So I could put just a sandy area here if I mix up a little bit more, kind of on the spot. I think I'll just put a sandy area in. Got some lovely copper. I don't know if you can see. Put it there, not able to see. Got some lovely copper. Gold, you never have too much of that. Got some paint left over from yesterday. I don't know if I can get that out of this little scrapey thing. Because this will just make a kind of a path bit. Anyway. So dip some of that into there. What else would I like? I've got some sand colour. A lot of these could do with using up, so it'll be fine just to make that last little bit of that painting. It's always very hard to judge how much paint we're going to need. Tip out a bit. What's in there as well? What else should I do? I've got some more mixed up. I put everything away because I've been really tidy. More gold in. Bright green actually. And a bit of the festive green. bit of pearl. There, so that has just kind of mixed that up on the spot. So I am just going to pour that over that last little bit. Django's not giving up, is he? He's not giving up at all. So I quite like having the different layers of colours in there. Now there's a little bit there, so I'm going to just pour this little bit out of here. It's meant to be a shoreline, so it doesn't really matter if it's not straight there. It just fills in that gap a little bit. There. The colours, they always look lovely. The Deco Art ones are so lovely and shimmery. Green here. Let's get some more out of that one. Just fill in that gap a bit. These will be running off the sides, so this is just to help it to run off, really. Right. Blue, just down here. So what I'm hoping to do today is stretch them out horizontally and let them slide off the sides, but I don't want to really do it vertically because I would like my lines to go across like this with the different layers of paint, and I don't want to tip too much off, really. I always say that and then I end up tipping lots off. I also don't want to mess with it too much. Once I have done it, I have a habit of trying to add things, and it's often a mistake. Pop those bubbles. For the top area, closest to you, I'm going to put some white, because again that will help that just go over the edge a little bit where that sky is. And because the sky has a lot of white in it, it's absolutely fine. It also means that I can make sure that this edge is nice and neat and tidy. So the edge that is not neat and tidy at the moment is this one, and I will, although I don't particularly want there to be white in this area when I've finished, I am going to put some white down here just so that it will help it to slide off the edge. I think actually for either side, either edge, I could use the green here, which would then again help that to just slide off the edge. And I'm going to just fill in that little bit with a bit of green. I'll do the same on this side. Green isn't a colour that I particularly use too much because I find it quite dark. But because it's a landscape, I'll have a bit of green. really like these landscape pours. I like having to think about what colours I'm going to use. I like having to think about how they're going to go in different cups. I think I won't put anything on those sides just yet. I can always think about that later. Have I got anything left in this cup? A little bit. Yeah, so I like having to think about the colours that I'm going to use. I like making the cups up, putting the different colours in. Definitely need some green there, don't I really? Let's just see how it all tips. I don't know if I can get a bit more out of this one. If I'm patient, I might get a bit more out. There. So I'll show you that as it is, and you can see how lovely those colours are looking. So now I'm just going to tip it a little bit in each direction, and I will not put it on high collapse today because I'm not planning to tip too much. So I will just tip it towards you a little bit, and you can see how that moves, and it's looking like it's mostly moving okay, because the idea is just to tip it over the edge that little bit, just so that it covers the sides. And of course today it is not a deep edge canvas that I'm using, it is about 1.5 centimetres I think. That over that edge. It does look nice. Just over that way a bit more. I'd quite like to get rid of this bit, maybe that bit and that bit. Hopefully you can see that okay. That's how that is looking at the moment. Those colours look really nice. Let's have a look at my edges. That needs to come down a little bit. I might just touch that. In fact, I'll pick a little bit up from here and touch that onto there. How's this edge looking? That one's looking okay. Oh, it does look nice. And this edge, so I've got a bit of blue. I'm going to pick up from there and just tap that onto there. But that is looking really nice. And really, I don't want to do any more, because that is exactly what I was looking for. I just love the way when they come out from the cups. I love the stripy lines that you get, and I just don't want to tip it too much more and spoil it. When I watch videos back, I see the point where I should have stopped, and then I think to myself that I just should have stopped there. And sometimes I think that by doing more to it, I've actually spoilt it. But this time I'm going to stop, because that is pretty much what I wanted. There's just a couple of little bits. I've got a round bit there that I might just need with a stick just to smooth out a bit. And there's a couple of little blobby bits of green there and there. So I might just need to get my stick. This is where I say I shouldn't fiddle with it and then I instantly start fiddling with it. But no, I'm only going to do those little bits. So I just want to just stretch that little bit out a little bit because I didn't want that little round dot. And then this little green bit, I think I just want to just sort of do something a bit different with that. And this little blobby bit there. And I think that's about it. That is exactly what I wanted and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to get the camera and I will bring you down for a close-up and you can see what you think. So as you can see, Django has come to join us. He would not take no for an answer and he insisted on coming into my art room. So here is this finished landscape picture. I said I wasn't going to fiddle with it, but I have added just some little grassy bits on the edge. I wasn't so keen on the edge of it and I did. I just added those bits really. I just fancied it in the emerald green and the Deco Art metallic. But the rest I am quite happy with. I think the colours are just really nice together and I think when it dries it will be a really nice little landscape. So there is that lovely sky. I put a little bit of gold in there and I'm pleased I did now because I do think that looks nice. And some blue topaz, you can see the shimmer from that. And then that nice little kind of horizon line, I'm very happy with that as well. And then you've got those sandy colours with the gold and a little bit of the green in there. And then of course these lovely lake kind of colours with the sapphire, the lovely bright blue at the top. And those other colours amongst that, and the lighter colours coming towards the shoreline. And then these greens, there would have been quite a lot of green if I hadn't mixed up that sandy colour actually for the last little bit. So yeah, so there it is. So I hope you enjoyed watching. It's got some very nice edges to it. I like all those lovely stripy bits that go across and it's got nice neat edges and lovely rich colours. That lovely gold section just there, gold with the greens all running through it. But yes, I did just add that little kind of grassy area. I kind of hoped it might give it a bit of perspective, I guess, and just break up that there was such a lot of sand and I couldn't tilt it down because if I tilted it down it would distort the lines. So there you are. I hope you enjoyed watching and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.